Life in SP has been really fun and fulfilling as I get to meet many inspiring people along the way. Right now, I'm the current president of SP Students Union.
Ladies and gentlemen, and here is the 50th SPSU president, Miss Christy Thay, to do for a speech. Let's give her a big hand. Christy!
Hi, good evening everyone. On behalf of my organizing committee, I'd like to welcome you all to SPSU Golden Jubilee Dinner to celebrate our 50th anniversary.
In January, we organized SPSU Golden Jubilee Dinner to celebrate our 50th anniversary. We invited many council members from the past 49 years as well as the presidents. It was really a proud moment for all of us, especially for me, as we get to know our SPSU history and its rich traditions. It was an experience that I will never forget.
In our clear winner, SIFE Singapore 2009 is once again Singapore Polytechnic.
I was the president for SP Student Entrepreneur Club, and I was given an opportunity to take part in Students in Free Enterprise or SIFE national competition. We competed with local universities and polytechnics, and we emerged as national champions. My friends and I were given an opportunity to represent SP and Singapore in SIFE World Cup held in Germany. It was an enriching and fulfilling experience as I get to interact with students from all over the world, and we competed with 40 other countries. And we are glad that we managed to place Singapore in one of the top 15 countries with the best social innovation projects. I'm thankful for SP for giving me such a wonderful exposure. Thank you.
Since year 1, I have participated in a community service project called the Health Mapping Exercise, which is organized in collaboration with Singapore Heart Foundation. In this project, we conduct free door-to-door health screening for the elderly residents living in 1 and 2 room units. In year 2 and year 3, I took on the leadership role as organizing chairperson of this health mapping exercise. It was a unique and rewarding experience for me because not only was I able to interact with the residents, I was also able to inspire my juniors to take on the same leadership roles as I do. And on top of all this, the house visits taught me that the common language of people everywhere is often kindness and compassion. Overall, it was an awesome experience.
During my second year in Singapore Polytechnic, I was selected and trained to take part in the Philippine Overseas Community Project. The main objective of this project is to do the house wiring project for the villagers who can't afford to install lighting in their houses. Besides that, we also went to the secondary school to teach the students how to use computer software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint and Excel. I'm glad I took part in this community service project because I make new friends and learn new culture. In the future, I will do more community service work because I find it more rewarding to give than to take.
Well, during my 3 years stay in SP, I had many memorable experiences. One of such is the Overseas Industrial Training Program. For the program, I went to Makassar, Indonesia during my second year semester holidays. The program consists of a footpath construction meant for the local villagers there, and also we had a student action program where we interacted with the local students in the Polytechnic. We had the opportunity to explore Makassar, we visited the mountainous area, and also experiencing a 2-night stay in the village. During the footpath construction, I managed to implement the things I learned in SP, such as the different techniques of construction. Through this program, I've learned to be grateful of things in life, and also I want to thank SP for giving me this opportunity.
For my internship, I had the pleasure of working with local composer Joe Ng as music arranger for Kevin Tong's new movie Kidnapper.
一个没有了孩子的父母，他不配有名字，因为他没有负起责任保护他自己儿子。我就是这个人。
During my course of study at SP, I learned film scoring techniques that I was able to apply while working on the movie. Although I had to work long hours and produce a large amount of music in just a short span of time, I had a lot of fun. Music production is definitely what I want to do as a career, and that's why I joined SP's Music and Audio Technology program.
This is the Symphonic Band Room, a place that brings back many happy memories for me and a place where we come together to make music together. I joined the band in year 1 and I played the trombone. Then in year 2 I was appointed the concert coordinator and I organized 2 concerts, I Believe in Music and Musical Delights. Organizing the 2 concerts was like an extension of my course because in DMC we study about events management. The process was a learning opportunity for me because it taught me to better appreciate how a concert is put together and the different elements that contribute to making an event successful.
I'm in the SP Dragon Boat team since I was in year 1, and one of our proudest moments was winning the Plague Championship during the Sabah International Sprints race in 2009. It was a tough race because we had rowers from other countries like the Philippines, Japan and Malaysia, but we put on a good fight and emerged as the top Polytechnic for Dragon Boat during the race. In addition, we also secured second place for both the Opens category and the Tertiary category for men's in 2008, and that was actually our highlight for the whole 2008. Despite having a small incident where a bumboat actually collided with our Dragon Boat and injuring some of our rowers, we pushed on and we secured second place.
Welcome to Singapore Polytechnic tennis courts, and this is my second home in SP. I've been very passionate about tennis since primary school, and when I came to SP, in year 1 I represented SP to play in the Poly ITE tennis tournament, and we won gold in that year. Subsequently, in my 3rd year, I was selected as the captain of the tennis school team, and I led my team to win a silver medal. And I'm very thankful that SP has given me this chance to lead my team and to represent the school to bring a medal back.
Find your passion and be aggressive in pursuing your dreams. Remember, no dream is too big to be accomplished.
Over the past 3 years in SP, I've made many friends and they've helped me along the way, and I'll never ever forget them. So one word of advice is to cherish the friendship you've made and stay connected with them.
Although we are graduated from SP, it will always remain a place in our hearts. I hope that we can also contribute back to SP in whatever ways we can as alumnus.
Education is not just about getting good grades, it's also about molding one's character. And I believe SP has given us a holistic education that enables each and every one of us to be well-rounded individuals to take on the real world.
Go where there is no path, where no one has ever ventured to, and leave a trail behind. That is when you become a legend.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic success. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark with us. Dubbed as the engineering poster boy, Yi Zhengkang has definitely earned this honour. Since the tender age of 11, when he participated in the National Junior Robotics Competition, he was destined for a future in engineering. Today, the former Chongqing High School student is an example for all to follow. Winning the Model Student Award in 2010, he is also the top student in the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics course and recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award. Chen Kang says his success of obtaining a perfect GPA score of 4.0 is due to an undying passion for engineering and cohesive teamwork with classmates. The highlight of his studies was a 7-week attachment with an aviation company in China, which proved to be a real eye-opener. Chen Kang has also nurtured a love of community work and contributed to such efforts in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Chen Kang has already been offered a place to study engineering in NTU and NUS. Justin Ross Clark is proof that a mother's love is an empowering and life-changing force. Since young, he had the privilege of being educated in schools in New Zealand and the United Kingdom. But Justin did not push himself to excel until a turning point. Appreciating the challenges his mother faced as a single parent and her sacrifices, Justin made up his mind to work hard. He not only topped the Diploma in Infocom Security Management course with a perfect GPA score of 4.0, Justin also clinched the Lee Kuan Yew Award this year. Having a desire to try new things and his limited knowledge of local food, Justin and his friends set up the Food Connoisseur Club in Singapore Polytechnic, now a popular club with more than 200 members. Today, Justin has accepted the offer to read Arts and Social Science at the NUS and hopes to join the Armed Forces or Police Force one day to give back to society. Armed with an O-level aggregate score of 5 points, Desmond Tiam Wei knew his options were limitless. But the former Commonwealth Secondary School student wanted only one thing: to pursue his dream of studying biomedical science in Singapore Polytechnic. In his 3 years at SP, Desmond developed a heart for community service. His commitment and dedication towards the Singapore Heart Foundation's health mapping exercise saw him appointed as the organizing chairman and executive committee mentor, nurturing successes for the program. Even after receiving the Model Student Award in 2009, Desmond continued to balance his studies with his passion to give back to society. Today, with a near-perfect GPA score of 3.987, he receives the Lee Kuan Yew Award. But Desmond's learning journey was not without challenges. He had to cope with the loss of his beloved grandmother. Despite his impending exams, he kept her company during her last days. Desmond has been offered a place in the Yong Lu Lin School of Medicine, NUS. Ong Clinton has come a long way from his days of manning the ice cream shop in Anglican High School. Today, the recipient of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal is setting his sights on a career in law and the food and beverage industry. So how did it all begin? Encouraged by both his siblings who were SP students, Clinton opted to study business administration at SP to further his dream of setting up shop one day. Grounding himself with a strong course foundation, Clinton headed the School of Business Club, led a student group to Cambodia for community service, and secured an overseas internship attachment in the United Arab Emirates in the Middle East. All of these experiences at SP have made Clinton a mature, confident, and broad-minded individual. With a GPA score of 3.964, Clinton has been offered a place in NTU's double degree Accountancy and Business course. Former Victoria School student Suresh Kumar Sarat first ventured into the world of online commerce at the tender age of 12. Earning US $200 at such a young age ignited his interest in online marketing. He chose to study Business Information Technology at Singapore Polytechnic to master the art of managing academic and life pursuits. As a pioneer student in SP who traveled to the United Arab Emirates for his internship, Suresh was outstanding in his role as an IT webmaster. Building on this stint, Suresh co-founded Creed Media Private Limited, a flash game advertising company, and won a $50,000 grant from Spring Singapore. Today, Creed Media counts big names such as Microsoft, FNN, Singtel, Kaplan, Andersons, and others as its clients. With a GPA score of 3.993, the winner of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal is now looking to join a local university, and we can definitely expect greater things to come from this young man. Hailing from a small town in Malaysia, it was Priscilla Tan's secondary school teacher from SMK Infant Jesus Convent, Johor Bahru, who planted the thought of her becoming an architect one day. With encouragement from her aunt, uncle, and brother, who all graduated from Singapore Polytechnic, Priscilla came to Singapore to take up the diploma in architecture. In SP, Priscilla took on leadership roles in the string ensemble and Campus Crusade for Christ. She coped well with school, despite being away from family and friends back home. She valued the independence that the course offered, giving her the chance to train as a professional. Her fondest memory was attending the 10-day Architecture Association UK-Singapore workshop, where she met fellow architecture enthusiasts from all over the world. With a GPA score of 3.946, Priscilla is the recipient of the Chua Chua Tik Gold Medal. She looks forward to pursuing a degree in architecture, with a specific interest in rebuilding houses in disaster zones. A man who literally drew his successful future is an apt description of this year's Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal winner. Armed with the ambition of being an architect or interior designer, Nick Ng Kuo Feng studied building drafting at the ITE before taking the diploma in landscape architecture course in SP. Nick chose to sign on with the police force for a year before Polytechnic to save more money and alleviate the family burden. Despite being a late starter, Nick's talent was soon spotted by his current employer when he was in his second year. Nick's talent for landscape architecture also earned him the post of chairman for his graduation showcase. He graduates with a GPA score of 3.831. Through his journey to success, Nick has remained grateful for the opportunities given to him. He and his coursemates did a landscape design project and donated the income earned to an old folks' home. Nick is now saving up to pursue a degree in landscape architecture in New Zealand or Australia. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their journeys will remind others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There's no need to come forward to the front to take photos during the ceremony. I'll be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket, identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You'll be issued with a card lock-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Patrick Liu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 50th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. This year's graduation is a very special one for Singapore Polytechnic as we celebrate the 150,000 graduates SP has produced over the past 50 years. At its 10th session, we'll be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. To celebrate this special occasion, we would like you to join us and take a nostalgic walk as we reminisce about our graduates who have passed through the doors of SP. We'll be screening a video on our graduates with footage from session 1, where our first SP student presented a memento to our 150,000th graduate. Please sit back and enjoy the video.
invite our first SP student, Mr. Lim Chin Ek, to present a commemorative memento to our 150,000th graduate, Mr. Kenneth Chen. Thank you very much, Mr. Lim.
Our guest speaker this morning is Mr. Patrick Liu, CEO of HSR International Routers Private Limited. Mr. Liu graduated from Singapore Polytechnic with a diploma in electrical engineering in 1978. Mr. Liu is an entrepreneur and is a director of HSR Property Group, the longest established mega real estate company in Singapore. He also has two other companies, Success Resources, the largest seminar organizer, and SkyQuestcom, the 11th fastest growing technology company, according to Deloitte and Touche. In 2008, Mr. Liu won the following awards: the Global Leader Award, Asia Brand Leadership Award, Spirit of Enterprise Award, the Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and the Entrepreneur of the Year Award for Social Contribution. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Patrick Liu to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Liu, please.
Members of the Board of Governors, Mr. Tan Han Chong, Principal, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for inviting me to your graduation ceremony. I feel deeply honored to be given the privilege to share with all of you. Let me start by confessing that when I was a student of the Singapore Polytechnic, I had to struggle to earn my diploma. I was one of the few students to have to, as the Chinese would say, liu ji. In other words, I failed my exam and had to repeat the second year. Eventually, it took me 4 years to finish the course rather than 3. When my daughters were able to read, I thought of burning my examination result slip. They were that bad. I hope the sight of me standing here is already an encouragement to all of you. Not only did I survive in the marketplace, I also achieved my aspiration to make a positive difference to the world around me. I hope what I share with you today will inspire you as much as it did to me as you embark on one of the most exciting phases of your life. I came here today not because I want to give you any advice. You are the answers generation. In other words, with the internet and other sources of information, you already have answers to most of your questions. I came here today to give you 3 key questions to pose yourself throughout your life. How great your life will be will depend on the number of great questions you continually ask yourself. For example, if you wake up in the morning and you ask yourself, why is my life so wonderful? You will be predisposed to enjoy a great life. On the other hand, if you wonder, why is my life so miserable? I assure you, you will go on a downward spiral. You may need to struggle to find answers for these 3 questions throughout your life. In doing so, I hope you will find the answers to help you to live a meaningful, rewarding, and fulfilling life. The first question is this: how do I measure success and therefore make my life count? In 1974, as a freshman of the Singapore Polytechnic, I was coerced into joining a beauty contest. This was a part of an orientation program organized by the older students, otherwise known as senior ladies and gentlemen. They needed a clown to provide additional fun and laughter, a William Hung. I was the perfect choice. The organizers told me I needed to put on a nice jacket during the finals. Coming from a poor family, I did not have the luxury of owning a jacket. I was desperate. At the 11th hour, I thankfully recalled that my secondary school head's prefect had been given a jacket. I managed to contact him and borrowed it. My head prefect was a tall and lanky person, so when I put on the jacket, I looked like a bumbling chimpanzee. To make matters worse, the jacket was tailored as a student jacket and was made out of bright turquoise material. It was the oddest looking jacket for a formal occasion, definitely not Boone's. I must have been the first person in the world to put on a turquoise student jacket in a beauty contest. I took to the catwalk amidst applause, whistles, and catcalls. I was told that the stronger the response, the more marks would be given to me. The weaker the response, the lower the marks. I walked nervously to the center of the stage, embarrassed and struggling to keep my balance. Suddenly, from the back of the room, a lady screamed, "Ee, that is my former head prefect's jacket." That evening, I ran all the way home with tears streaming down my cheeks. I swore that when I grew up, I would never be poor again. I would be somebody in life. And at a young age, the young, naive age, I thought that if I were more successful, I would have more personal glory and material comforts in life. This is a belief shared by many. They measure success by the amount of money in their bank account. They believe that position, profit, pleasure, power, and prestige are the traits of success. But I believe there is a more compelling purpose to live a good life. For example, the engineering profession gave rise to the industrial age and has brought some of the greatest advancement in technology. Unfortunately, one of the byproducts is environmental destruction. Our planet as it stands today is dying. I believe the solution, or part of the solution, to stop and repair this destruction lies in the hands of engineering professionals like all of you. As you go through life, you need to maximize your potential. You need to capitalize on every given moment. You need to do everything you can to live an honorable life, make a positive difference to others, and make our world a better home. Ultimately, the best way to live our lives is to live our lives for others. The more we reach out to bless other lives, the richer and better our lives will be. So, how will you measure success and therefore make your life really count? The second question is, how can I learn from failures and rise above it so as to live a meaningful, rewarding, and fulfilling life? On 21st of March 2003, I received a very interesting call. "Patrick, you better fly back right away. People are carrying things out of the office." And this call started a series of events which changed my life forever. Prior to that call, I had scaled down my personal involvement in my company and left the daily operations of it to a management team. At the throes of the SARS crisis, sales had dipped to the lowest point. Operational expenses were at an all-time high. Our competitors took the opportunity to headhunt my management team, and several of my key people literally left me overnight. Subsequently, my colleagues, clients, and suppliers began to leave me in droves. Vicious rumors circulated in the market, and they were growing stronger by the day. During that time, I lost an enormous amount of money. I was also carrying personal liabilities to the tune of millions of dollars. I went through the darkest period of my life. At night, I slept with tears in my eyes, curled up like a little baby. I live in constant fear. I was worried about what would happen to my family and I. It was a daily torture to wake up, drag myself to the office, and face another day of pain and sorrow. I walk around like a zombie, not knowing what to do, say, or believe. I was totally helpless. I could not run away. No matter which way I turned, I would feel another huge wall collapsing on me. It was then that I started searching my soul. I looked for wise counsel. I looked up and asked our Creator for help. I needed a modern-day miracle to turn the tide. And I sensed a divine calling to rebuild my company into more than just a business, a company, or an organization. I was to go beyond personal profits and gain. The initial instruction I received was to touch lives. Our company would be devoted to inspiring, motivating, and helping our people to be the best they could be. Through them, we would touch lives, bless families, improve communities, and enhance society. When I decided to take up this challenge, I felt our Creator saying that this step was only part one, the easy part. The most important and the most difficult part of the message was I had to tell my people just 3 simple words. I love you. I knew that love is the most important and powerful force in business and in life. Sadly, I had barely scratched the surface to tap this awesome force. I did not learn how to live and work with love from any guru, school, or book. I suspect most people do not even dare to talk about love in the workplace. I had to relearn how to build my company on love and to live out the power of love. I had to chart a new course. I had to pioneer a different way of running the company. I decided to make my company the extended family of our people, and our office their second home. I endeavored to build my organization into a warm, dynamic, and caring family. Out of the major crisis, I was forced to recreate myself, my philosophy, my business, and my aspirations. It became one of the key turning points of my life. Today, my company is arguably the market leader and the largest company in the industry. I have personally won more than 7 business awards, and all this happened because I went through a major failure in my life. I have gone through many other failures. Failures are part and parcel of life. I believe that had I not encountered failure, I would never have truly succeeded. The only permanent failure happens if I fail to try and push myself to a higher level of success. I made failures my servants and not my masters. Failures are but feedback to help me learn, change, improve, and grow. Failures are mere road bumps in the expressway of life. They serve to correct me and help me live in a wiser way. When encountering each failure, I did not run away. I took the proverbial bull by its horns, and I emerged a better person. I want to learn how to fail successfully so as to achieve more enduring success in my life. My third and last question is this: how can I dream of a better world and turn it into a reality? As you step out of this wonderful campus and onto the vast campus of life, I want you to know the future belongs to those who dare to dream great dreams. These people take massive action to transform their great dreams into a reality. As long as you work towards great dreams, you will always be young. But when your dreams are replaced by just hopes and wishes, you will start to grow old. The size of your achievements in life will be determined by the size of your dreams and your action. My friends, I believe there is no better time to be alive than right here and right now. As the economic tide flows from the West to Asia, I believe Singapore will enjoy one of its strongest economic booms in the near future. There will be tremendous opportunities waiting for all of you. I believe this is one of the best times to dream about a better world and make it a reality. You can also enjoy tremendous opportunities to live a meaningful, exciting, and fulfilling life. Always remember, you are in a position to transform the world for the benefits of our children and our children's children. You can leave a positive legacy. Please, make full use of your destiny. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Liu. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This morning, we'll be presenting the diplomas and other awards to 498 graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May now call upon the Director of School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Mr. Ng Wing Lam, to present the diplomas. Mr. Ng, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
Ong Myo Min. Chiu Shan An. Heng Yi Jun Joel. Jason Ang Jian Zhong. Kor Pu Xiang. Lai Xue Lim. Leong Kar Ming Edwin. Li Shuo Yan Andy. Lin Yao Liang Elvin. Muhammad Hazlan bin Saina. Ng Rei Wei Elvin. Ng Xian Yang. Pei Fio Lin. S. Subhash. Xiao Junjie Mervin. Sui Yi Win. Tan Jia Rong Jerome. Tam Wen Yong. Thong Kun Da Edward. Yap Jianting Jeremy, Ye Ne Lin, Yu Ka Hao Joel, Yong Chun Sen, Ubaidul Fikri B. Mansour, Abdul Halim bin Hamza, Abdul Manap bin Senin, Abdul Nasir bin Norja Yusuf, Abdul Rahim bin Abdul Kadir, Ahmad Fatah Ashari B. Kazman, Isa Rudin B. Shamsuddin, Elvin Lim Wee Tat, Ang Ban Kim, Ang Shi Fu, Ang Chen Sing, Ong Kan Min, Ong Pe Son, Tsai Jun Cong, Chai Chen Ji, Cham Kwang Ki, Chen Hua, Chen Huiling, Chen Jun Chen Juan, Chen Tiefang, Chen Weiqiang, Chen Yanyu, Qiong Shan Li, Chu Chern Seong Matthew, Chu Yongjie Gary, Chia Sun Kyung, Chu Bun Xiang, Chin Chi Wai, Chong Tek Ming, Chong Wen Han, Chun Hao Wei, Chao Chun Kit Joshua, Chao Jun Yong Eugene, Chua Bunting Chester, Chua Chiang Chai, Chua Yi Chang, Dayalan Mura Lidharan, Devon Raj Palanivalak, Diraviam Aru Durairaj, Dinesh Nanwani Parkash, Edward Yu Zhihao, Eugene Lo Shannon, Farza Fernando bin Firuz, Fu Jiashen Derek, Fu Winter Ken, Gabriel Cheong Jia Jie, Ghazali bin Abdullah, Go Chin Kiet, Go Hui Chin, Go Liang Chuan, Go Rui Jia Joel, Go Yam Tek Andrew, Go Zheng Wei, Guo Jin Yuan, Guo Shu, Guru Balan Nadarajan, Gui Jing Da, Haidir bin Samad, Hing Jin Wen, Heng Wen Ling, Hing Kwang Yong, Liang Tun Ang, Nin Tet Tet So, Ho Jin Long, Ho Wei Jie Samuel, Ho Yu Ming, Ho Qing Ren, Hu Sen Jian, Huang Jun. Huang Kunjie Gary. Husni bin Hussein. Imran B. Muhammad Basir. Ivan Teo Yong Hui. Izzuddin bin Muhammad Sharif. Jasila binti Jamaiuddin. Ji Guanglie. Jerome Hor Bing Hong. Jonathan Ng Wei Hao. Jonathan Tan Zi Kai. Joseph S. Ryan. Joshua Gopalan. Kam Yu Lun. Ke Jun Yong. Kelly Sia Kai Lee. Kirk Tek Liang. Ki Chu Tian Jefferson. Kyrie Shafiq bin Khalid. Khairul Azri bin Fazila. Kamalesh Aman Balasingham. Kyun Yu Ya Tun. Kin Kin Win. Kin Lin Meng. Ko Chao Sheng. Ko Tongjin Kenneth. Ko Wei Wen Kenneth. Lee Chok Man. Lee Guo Wen. Li Jiajun. Lee Kok Yong. Lee Min Yen Stacy. Lee Sai Kid Dawn. Lee Thien Sun. Li Tianxi. Li Wenrui, Liang Chaoyi, Liu Wai-kit Kenneth, Li Ru-wei, Lim Bun-yong, Lim Chin-ho, Lim Jia-chen, Lim Jia-tian, Lim Jin-ru, Lim Jing-wei, Lim Jing-xian, Lim Marn-chen, Lim Se-yong Isaac, Lim Sui-sing, Lim Wai-xian, Lim Wei-tian Blondie, Lim Si-jian, Lim Yongjing Raymond, Lim Ziting Gabriel, Lin Cheng-wei David, Lin Dai-ru, Liu Chunhui, Liu Dongxu, Liu Hao, Liu Jia, Lokman bin Abdulaziz, Liu Bing-kiet Bernard, Luo Yifeng, Luo Shenghui, Luo Yanxin Bertrand, Luo Yushun, Luo Zuhui, Lam Hongbang Jebus, Lai Jiawei, Ma Yi Pu Ong, Ma pu non thin. Ma shu kyu. Maheshwari Sambhu Virapan. Muhammad Ashraf B. Muhammad Zakaria. Muhammad Nazrul Hizad bin Alwi. Muhammad Razali bin Duriyat. Muhammad Zuraimi bin Ramat. Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Arish. Muhammad Jabir Akbar Ali. Muhammad Muzamil Noor Muhammad. Muhammad Razi bin Abdul Raza. Muhammad Faisal bin Yaqub. Muhammad Hazmi bin Razali. Muhammad Nabil Fathil. Muhammad Noor bin Muhammad Amin. Muhammad Afandi. Muhammad Zulkarnain bin Salim. Muhammad Nazrin Shah bin Abdul Rahim. Muhammad Zaidi bin Muhammad Jizan. Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Noor. Muhammad Sajahan bin Sheikh Alauddin. Muhammad Akasha bin Muhammad Ayub. Muhammad B. Muhammad Nazaruddin. Muhammad bin Rosli. Muhammad Hanif bin Husni. Muhammad Hermi B. Muhammad. Muhammad Hidayat bin Suhadi. Muhammad Khairul bin Azmi. Muhammad Khairul bin Ismail. Muhammad Noor Azri bin Muhammad Saleh. Muhammad Shafi Muhammad Anis. Muhammad Sharizal bin Azmuri. Muhammad Shazwan bin A.B. Rahman. Muhammad Sukuri bin Misnam. Muhammad Zaidi bin Ismail, Muhammad Zunizam bin Muhammad Salim, Na Ya Lian, Nash Esha bin Rosley, Nyo Wei Bin, Nyo Yu Chie Joel, Ng Chung Hyung, Ng Jia Wei Alex, Ng Jian Da, Ng Jie Zhi, Ng Kun Tik, Ng Wei Zhe Gerald, Ng Yong Ni, Ng Chen Yu, Noraisa binti Madisa, Nushafiq bin Razak Effendi, Noor Badriya binti Mansur, Noor Barniya binti Shukur, Olivero Rayner Allen, Yi Yong, Ong Bi Chun, Ong Guang Yong, Ong Kai Woon Desmond, Ong Kong Sheng, Ong Ming Xiang, Ong Wai Kiet Jeremy, Ong Wei Yang, Ong Yan Shi, Wei Qian Bing, Ordonez Alflovic Gabriel Hidalgo, Phyo That Ko, Ho Wei Kian, Poon Pei Chi Liz, Hua Kok Ing, Pavanish Waran Viti Govintha Raju. Kwek Chia Wei. Ramachanda Katnasamy. Razali bin Abu Masud. Roy E. Fu Chai. Saharizat bin Hashim. Sartish Pradip. So Jun Kim. So Tha Wo. Xie Jia De Jorgen. Sean Ko Yong Hui. Xian Le Myo Lwin. Sharaiful Nizam bin Ashari. Sharim bin Roslan. Shahul Hamid bin Hussein. Shang Yu Shan. Shi Shuo. Sim Se Yi Patrick Lewis. Sim Wei Xiang Jerick. Sim Yin Zhi. Siti Norsia binti Ngaimin. Siti Suyati binti Samri. So Min De. So Wei Xiang. Sun Jian Yong. Suwaidi bin Suhaimi. Sun Wen Bin. Sunatha. Tamil Selvan Gopal. Tan Jun Feng. Tan Jie Shi. Tan Ke Wei Eric. Tan Yi Kai Victor. Tan Sun Kian. Tan Tiam Kiet Raymond. Tan Wee Pin, Tan Wei Hua Elvin, Tan Wei Sem, Tan Chao Mu Lewis, Tang Kai Xiong, Tang Chen Yu Ignatius, Te Qin Yuan, T Shi Jun, Teng Kai Hao Daryl, Ting Mui Kwan, Teo Je Rom, Teo Yu Tian, Teo Cheng Hao Sean, Tam Ka Wing Gelvin, Tam Yi Xiang, Song Tiak Han, To Yan Zhi, Tua Hong Yi, Tong Chi Hung, Wang Jiahao, Wang Jiajie, Wang Qinfui, Wang Guojing, Wang Xiuliang Nicholas, Wang Teck Hua, Wen Wei Rong Herman, Ya Yu Xiang, Yo He Qin, Yo Yao Leong, Yao Gan Yu, Yao Yi Zi, Yong Cheng Xiang, Yong Jian Kai Elwin, Yong Yi Jing, Zulkifli bin Abdul Wahid,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses.
Chandrasekhar Manikandan, Danuskodi Sunda, Ganapathy Sudhaka, He Jianqin, Min Thu, Omathanu Magesh, Hala Yadan Abdul Kader Mohidin Pillai, Rajaraman Sivasamy, Ramalingam Soundarajan, Selvanayagam Prabin Kumar, Subarayan Saravanan, Thirumurthy Satish, Tin Ko Ko Ong Myo, Anamalai Singaram, I Min, I Min Kin, Chinnasamy Ramakrishnan, Govinda Rasu Saminathan, Kalia Muthi Guru, Kin Yan Lin, Krishnamurthy Jai Kumar, Kaur Min So, Kaur Sleo Lin, Lei Win, Mong Ai Min Tun, Mong Kaw Min, Mong Than Lun, Mong Than Zo Tun, Raman Prabhakar, Than Sin, Yu Ki Song, Vamuni Murugasan, Y Man Lun, Chai Chin Lung Stephen Roger, 天浩。Tan Sok Hun Go Xiang Xiang.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering for the session. Thank you, Mr. Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now present the prizes. May I invite Professor Meng Hua, the member of Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Professor please. From the Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering course, receiving the Singapore Telecommunications Prizes, Alvin Chan Pai Xian. And Alvin Lo Chun Kiet. Receiving the SMRT prizes, Chua Yi Shen. Noor Fadila Binte Muhammad Afandi. Po Hong Yi. And Edwin Tong Kun Lin. The Square Mac Prize, Brian Fang Zhong Chen. The ST Kinetics Robotics Prize, Henry. The Multi-Contact Southeast Asia Prize, Joe Wiki. The DNR Process Solutions Prize, Lim Jin Rong. The Instrumentation and Control Society Prize, Mohammad Jasli bin Jumain. Receiving the ABB prizes, Muhammad Ridwan bin Malik. And Noor Muhammad bin Azman. The Instrumentation and Control Society Prize, Wong Ka Shing. The Andres and Hauser Prize, Zhong Hui Wen. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in the courses of study. May I invite Mr. Patrick Liu, CEO of HSR International Routers Private Limited, to present the medals. Mr. Liu, please. From the Diploma in Electrical and Electronic Engineering course, the SMRT Silver Medal and ABB Prize are awarded to Bun Le Thang. The Micron Semiconductor Gold Medal, the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize, and the Jurong Shipyard Prize are awarded to Teh Kang Sien. From the Advanced Diploma in Power Systems Engineering course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Gold Medal is awarded to Myo Tue. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Liu. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this morning is Mr. Noor Muhammad bin Asman, a graduate of the Diploma course in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon Noor Muhammad to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Noor Muhammad, please.
A very good morning to our guest speaker, Mr. Patrick Liu, Member of the Board of Governors, Professor Meng Hua, Principal, Mr. Tan Hang Cheong, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it. We pulled through these 3 years, sweating it out alongside our comrades, helping and supporting each other as we push through all the hardships, hand in hand. All of us deserve to be here on this stage to give our own speeches, but that would just take too long, wouldn't it? Thus, I am deeply honored to be given the rare chance to address all of you on this very special occasion, our graduation day. We have our reasons for joining Singapore Polytechnic. Some of us were influenced by our peers. Others were convinced that SP School of Triple E is the best. And some just loved the idea of a train station right at our doorstep. After joining SP, the word teacher in my vocabulary changed to lecturer. My usual, Cher, I need your help, changed to Sir, I need your help. Yes, lecturers have definitely played a big role in our lives in SP. They have been our mentors, guiding us, pointing out our mistakes, and making sure that we understand what we were learning. They have also made our lives more happening with a constant stream of assignments, projects, tests, and exams. Nevertheless, they are not here to torment us, but to enlighten, inspire, and prepare us for the challenges of the outside world. They look after you. They feed you. They scold you. They love you. Parents, without them, all of us wouldn't even be here. I am very fortunate to have great parents. They have brought me up very well. Just look at how big I've grown to be. Jokes aside, we ought to be thankful to our parents. They have sacrificed many things just to ensure we, their children, receive the best possible education and ultimately the best possible life. Therefore, we should strive to ensure that none of their effort and sacrifice go unrewarded. My life, or shall I say, our lives in SP, would not have been so exciting if it were not for this next group of people. We worked together, we played together, we laughed together, we cried together. We even copied homework from each other. And naturally, we ended up with the same mistakes. Who are these people? They are our friends. It is said, and I quote, "Truly great friends are hard to find, difficult to leave, and impossible to forget." Fellow graduates, let's give a round of applause to our lecturers, parents, and friends. Now that you have your diploma, what will you do next? Will you start working? Or will you move on to pursue a degree? Well, for those who are waiting for national service, we have no choice, do we? Today will be a day fondly remembered by all of us. Although graduation means it is the end of school, it is not the end of our friendship and our quest for knowledge. Remember, chase excellence and success will follow. SP is an excellent institution, and over the years, it has produced many outstanding graduates. Today, we are proud and privileged to join their ranks. Congratulations, EEE graduates of 2010. Thank you.
Thank you, Noor Muhammad. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand. The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us now for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I now invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Parents and guests can leave the convention center first. The students, please stay behind, let the parents and guests leave first.